Well, hello, and welcome back. Been a while. Did a little bit of progress. Not a whole much, but a little bit. Let's continue on with our tests. Important. Melvin is preparing for an important voyage. Pop in and see what the new problems were. That means Melvin is blank, a blank, a blank, blank, blank. Carriage elements. Article Barbara has a cog on the ship. Better go to a project. Now, gotta hurry up and do these because there's an invasion for one of these. I just checked. Let's see. Seaweed students? Yes. I just checked the quest line. The cog that is associated with this quest line is hopefully it's not. Oops. Okay, it's not taken over. So I guess it's the gosh, I love this game. So I did a little bit of training on a little bit of progress. Not a whole bunch, but I'm kind of waiting to do that until I get to the next area. Because that's where I'm really gonna pop off. That's when things are really gonna pop off. Gosh, you just missed him, sweetie. There's a backstab in here. Took my big move. First, said it was for his boss and something about legal proceedings. Get back. I'll be forever grateful. Well, let's go quickly and just check Lamb Canyon. There is an invasion for these guys. It only is lasting 2 more minutes, but hopefully quickly knock this out. It would be swell if I could, but you know how things go. Level 5, they're a bit tough for me right now, so I probably won't be able to take out more than one or two at a time. Let's hope it goes well. Alright, we're going to start up with our throw gags on the powerful gags, and it misses immediately. This is a bad one. Oh boy. And he hits with a 5. That's not great. It's not bad. This next one misses. I think I might just stop. Oh. Alright, missed again. Nice. Ah, the invasion has ended immediately. Let's hope I get it here. If not, this is going to be a bit of a grind. The points? Yes. Got another one. Go to the dock. Now, you may be wondering, why can you teleport there if you're working on a task to teleport there? Silly. That's because of the silly meter. Silly meter reward is teleportation ending. So I can teleport to places that have no rate, to teleport to. It's just around button. All that time. That's probably one of the quickest quest tasks I've completed in ages. Fierce agility is nice. With less travel back and forth and kill places. Hello, person. Let's see where. Well, what? It's hard on a laptop. Yeah. One of the beautiful things about this game is it can run on just about any PC. Even a potato. You found it? Aren't you a dog? You've more than earned this. Now cares its abilities. Yeah, all my tasks are for fun now. So I gotta hurry up and get this done. Let me just take a peek and see what this task includes. It is. Not too bad. Oh, okay. It's not too great. Like Lighthouse Language is what we're gonna. Yep. Take school first win and got all of these new. So once I get to the next district, this one things are really gonna pop off. My last meteor isn't gonna go super intense, but I'm gonna be able to say that district now. Let's go to popular. It's less likely buildings taken over. Of course, it's not much. That's the bridge. Mr. Gusman. Oh, oh, please don't be from my building. That's gonna be really freaking annoying. That sound was a building fashion. I can use your help. I've been tasked by Toon HQ to take a voyage and see if I can find what caused it before. A few things for my ship, but I don't have my wind jumps. Stop by and pick up some ballast for the palace. You'll have to do me a favor for working it. Oh dear, guys. I'm trying to change my appearance, change my color. It's all the way at the end of the street. Yeesh. But, yeah, so this task line is going to be a little bit annoying. It's going to require me to take down a building at some point at the end, which is going to be pitiful. You may think, why are you in a competitive task? Also, apologize to your dog. But it's been annoying. So much quality. Oop. No, this is the houses ballast. Ballast? Ballista? Not ballista, ballast. I can see too that took down the cognitive. So Melvin wants space, does he? Still has me for the last push on. I'll give it to you if you click 5 micromanagers off the street. Oh, jeez. Is that on stop? Okay. Let's see if there's an invasion. Nope, not too easy. Well, tune in. I'll be right back. Well, that wasn't too bad. Took a little while, but deal's a deal. Here's your list for Tuesday. Let's hope he is still uncaught. That was the saunter over there. Took a little, took like half an hour to do that task, but it wasn't too bad. Almost died. Sorry, I almost fainted. Went sad as the sun. Nah, so I got tasks, missions to accomplish. So the structure and how these districts go is you'll get in, you'll start your choose your task, choose your next excellent work, and then choose next thing you say on your chart for art. I don't think my credit's good here either, so you'll have to work something out with. It's good so you'll have there's a list of tasks that are to be completed in each district. Tasks that are like increase your gag capacity, increase your beam capacity, teleportation access, and a couple that are like couple laugh increases that are like specific quest lines. Expensive. But and there's the start and the end of Stupid Street. The start and the end of a gag track, which are always set quests. For example, getting the access to it and getting the final one are always the set one, but getting all the in-between ones are very miscellaneous quests. Start codifying that. It's the problem. That's part of the problem with some of these elite districts is not a lot of. I mean, there's a fair amount of tunes here, but the traffic isn't so huge. Yes, I have the sea charts the moment once. If you remember what for, let you have it. Try to build an astronaut to navigate the star by the stars. There's 3 cog cubes to build it. Back when you found it. But now we need to find and take out 3 cogs and info. So let's do that. That didn't take too long. Had some fellow tunes to help me out. Oh, first gigs will do nice, rather nicely. Here's my chart. Give them over with our documents. Back we go again. It's fine. We more gags in there. And we go simple for the mic is sweet and saltines of snacking off during that. It's fine. Lighthouse stuff, right? Uh, it's the right button, right? Lighthouse and it's right over here. Right here. I think so. Ooh, well, that just about does it. Went to sail. We'll take you with me if you want to bring to this stand. Actually, I'm blue. You now have access to stuff. So, silly meter is the thing that happens every so often that gives rewards. Right now, it gives teleport access to everywhere. For example, I can teleport to Dawn Streamland, if I wanted to. That's like the final playground that you go through. You start at Central, go to Dock, go to Daisies, go to Minis, and then I think you go to no, then you go to the Burr, which is here. It's a Winter Wonderland, and then you go to Donald Streamland. And I love the theory that so this used to be a Disney-owned property, and Toontown Central used to have Mickey Mouse wandering about. I guess technically you could have him wandering about now that he's technically domain in public domain. And you'd have Donald here, you'd have Daisy here, Daisy's Garden, then Goofy. You'd have I forget who you'd have here. You'd have like the dog, Mickey's dog, whatever his name is. And here you'd have Donald, but Donald would be asleep, which would explain why the cogs are so strong here because he's not, and we're so weak here because Mickey is the main character. You know, he's the main Disney property guy, so he's like super powerful, and he's able to keep the cogs weak. But Donald is, asleep, so he's unable to really help with that. That's my theory, at least. But once the silly meter goes away, we'll be able to teleport to Donald's dock by clicking it on our sticker booklet anytime we want. But for now, let's go and get the final thing. If you're up for it, I have you use some assistance over this place. See the same. And the gags, I just realized. Forgot to get them when I was there a moment ago. It's my time. It's the time. I think it's 15 minutes? Okay, that's not too bad. Seaweed Street. Okay. We might be finishing this up this episode, actually. I know I cut out a lot of the chaff. There's a lot of busy work that's to be done. It took me a couple hours last night to get through all these backtracks. But it's simple stuff like defeat X amount of this cog, defeat X amount of these types of cogs, catch X amount of fish, which is a new type of test that got added recently, actually. Seaweed Street. Yep. Let's hope he's not captured. Har. He is captured, so I need to go to another district. Is that what it is? Yeah, yeah. Did you hear that? I'm real excited when we get to the next district. This is when we get to our first cog. Okay, he's not captured. Good. Our first cog HQ. And that's when things really pop off. That's when the game really starts. Cog HQ. So, since we have a little bit of a walk, I'll explain a little bit what it's about. It's the HQ of the cogs. Oh, he's about to take over a building here. The HQ is where the cogs are produced and created. It's the Cellbot HQ, which is the weakest in the tiers by the cogs. And what you'll do is you go through the factory, which isn't too difficult, but can be challenging. And you'll get pieces of cog suits. Once you get enough cog suit pieces, you can start accumulating a certain type of special points, and then fight the boss. And then you get laugh points depending on how far off the track you are, and all sorts of stuff like that. It's going to be a heck of a grind, but I'm willing to learn. Are you the new recruit? Good, good. Maybe you can help me. I'm building a giant prefab crab to confuse the cops. Use it at Clovis. Go see them to bring them back. So I'm okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you get cog pieces, which I don't think is in this particular booklet yet. Oh, for the cog back bag. Cog. Nope. Oh, snapshots from my other character. So that's where is that? Yeah, it is not here yet. Also, I have fans going. Sorry to hear those. It's like so much hype here, so it's hot. And the good. Okay, cool. It's unfortunate at the end. So yeah, and once you defeat the Cellbot VP is the Cellbot HQ boss, you get a reward. Depending on the tune that's captured for the specific one, you get a special SOS. So, you can attack, you can restock, you can heal. It's pretty cool. People often shop for them, which is restarting to repeat again with what they want, but me, I'm just kind of happy with whatever I get. Either. Yes, I heard about Giant Crab. They had Pokemon. The best Clovis I have is a little excited. Be smart right by the finish for me to drop off. I'm gonna give me a run around here. Get flashbacks to one small thing. No, one more choice? No, probably not complete. What is that? One small favor? I think it's the RuneScape quest. One of the longest quests in the game that takes you across the old Gildor world. We eventually get there. Cool. It's not construction. Yeah, part of the problem with these earlier areas is that a lot of the places are captured. So it's a little annoying. You know, less foot traffic. You must be the one that they sent. So get that insured for just a minute. There you go. Please tell you this sounds low. So I'm saying easy peasy. Now what since boy, this mission is taking a while. It's taking like 5 minutes. Yeah, there's each of the cogs have their own HQ. They have their own quote factory. It's different for each one. For example, the Cashbot have a mint, which is where money is stored. Lawbots have a turning office. Bossbots have golf courses, because of course the boss goes golfing. And they each have different uh, boss. I guess boss is probably a bad word for it. To be bossbot is its own category, but their own leader that you take on at a certain point once you have enough stuff gathered. And I plan on grinding that off screen for quite a bit. Ah, no, this is exactly what I was looking for. Answer here. You would need a very large clock spring of the cook's place and see if it has one. Okay? Just making sure I got I need another hook. Yes, okay. It's a lot of back and forth for this mission, it seems. Once I get lure though, it's a game changer. We train that up a little bit. I might have some time into these episodes. Start backlogging a little bit. But it's not captured. It's good. Yeah, I can't really explain much about the cog bots until we get into them. A large spring, eh? Sorry, their large spring is quite small. Or one of those quick strings. Spring through the skies. Easy peasy. So I've looked at smash it, simply smash it. Sometimes I surprise myself. You got one punch spring for me. That did take my gags out, so I need a supply. But I'm not too worried about that right now. That's something that's off screen. I have a signature. Yep. Quite familiar with this location. Donald would be in that ship if he was still in this game. No, I'm talking Donald Duck. Donald Duck. Mr. Donald Duck. Still not getting. Yeah, it's gonna be good for my gags once I get to Cellbot HQ. I can start running in factories and start grinding. Whatnots. This. Fortunately, I'm a bit low level right now in gags and in labs. So people are probably gonna want to play with me too much. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button and I got stuck in the middle of the screen. Bother these. Access and great job on screen. Fun like this can't be. Stop by hard estimate. Thanks. Which is on the stream time versus back to the playground. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh, kind of let that guy away from me there. But, yeah, I'm gonna get my dance real before I do that though. Hello, Bill. We script guns, please. Must use all the meta in the script gun to score it. I mean, it is a lot, so nice. We're real lucky with these check. Yeah, we're real lucky with these locations. It happened out the cloud saying up where the streets of LA you say to give you some cash by cogs in the talk. Cash by cogs coming up. That was easy. Yeah, we just need to have back. It's like probably could have maybe to press forward button until I got a little closer, but well, well, make mistakes in the heat of passion moment. Heat of the moment. Passion moment. Live the moment. I think I'm short circuited. Everything. Nearly done. Nearly done. Almost done. All done? Well, I guess it's safe enough now. Who's the kind of It's what time I could like. It's gonna be a bit of a long episode time. So we still got a little bit left. Just I started this episode like an hour ago. So you're lucky I cut out so much. I don't have enough. That's fine. I have to go get my it's back. Before I do too much else. TV stream is here. Oops. Whatever it is. Oh, it's codified. Yeah, fine. Let's go back here. Why am I in this district anyway? Like there's an invasion. Maybe perhaps. Oh look, that's another cookie. It's a different hue doing. Ah, also cockpit. Okay, well, one more try, and then I gotta take out a cog building before I get assigned one. This mission, by the way, that task that gets assigned a cog building for the first time. Now, I could have picked one up from side tasks, but I declined it. Okay, good. He's not codified here. What again say? I'm gonna take out a cog building. This. Uh, I only need. I don't need to take out one too heavily. Too too intense. Four stack is a bit much. Three is doable. It's like gonna need other people there for because I'm gonna get myself saddened. I try to do it solo. Uh, uh, well, that's everything. Let's see if it works. One small problem. I'm not getting any power because that clock building is blocked by solar panel. Can you take it from me? So awesome. Now we need to take out the cog building of two-story. So I'll tune back in once I have crew and we start. Okay, we're good. We're first floor, baby. This is a COD building. You have multiple floors. Their XP rate goes up as well higher. However, it gets far more dangerous. Unfortunately, I'm with teams that are well, the same strength as me. Some a little lower, so it's going to be a bit of a rough ride. I don't know if any of them have to tune up. I was hoping for a laugh 100 plus tune up. If I were, what's on my original count, my Sir Bear has like 130 something laugh, 120 something laugh. He could easily take care of this building by himself solo with this guy. So then we're doing all right so far. I'm just worried because a couple solid hits, a couple misses. It's not good. So yeah, each floor increases the damage. Sorry, increases the experience gain by point 0.5. So if you have a 5 floor building, the 5th floor will give you 2.5 experience. 2.5 times experience, I should say. Level 7, bit tough, but if it's just them, we should be fine. I apologize for yawning so much. I'm just so tired. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I know it's not, people are like, oh, I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. I got like 1 minute. Yeah, that figures. People will be like, oh, I got like 20 seconds of sleep last night. It's nothing. Be like, I got coached. Mm. See, one small miss and one huge hit causes him. Whoa, not good. Yeah, but then we didn't go through. So that was a level 3 gag that they used. This is a level 7 cog. I believe there's an accuracy debuff. Oh my gosh, I'm going too much in this. Well, next up, Corey. There's a debuff with accuracy, I believe. Robber Baron of Leeds. Top the boss. This music slaps them. And we're doing, folks. Okay, throw. So gonna miss. Nice. That yellow, by the way, is extra damage. If you use the same type of gag, you do big, massive damage. Please let that be the one. Oh my gosh. That's. We might go sat here. It's gonna take minimum 3 rounds for us. Go on. You swear. They said, no, that's real bad. These tunes are not. Ah, these tunes are so freaking low level. So weak. Using level 3 gags instead of 6 cards. It's missing more often. And we're getting our butts kicked. Yeah, we're already on a half dead. Sorry, half sad. I'm gonna go with that just to make sure we get one of them out. Okay, one's down, one's destroyed. All the bubbles it's destroyed. It's what a long episode to make this into. Yeah, that character was not long for this world. You're really throwing it down, huh? Oh my gosh, dude. See, if you both use throw, you get extra damage. So we should have thrown there. But I guess we're really it's fine. All worked out at the end. Managed to skill 2 and attachment speed. 7. God. God. Alright, nicely done. That should be the end of this quest line, which means you should be done. Because I need to go rest. Take a bath or something. Walk the plane. Alright, get me out of here. Got a 2 test to tune in? Excellent. Super. You were one heck of a conquest. You're here to take this as your own. You've been out carrying lure cats. See you later. Oh, good. So, another lure, which is great. Lure basically makes the call come forward to you, and it takes them out for a couple turns. 3 turns for this one, and when you hit them, you do extra damage to them. Let's see if I can show them off real quick. Uh, I'll show them off next time. Well, I'll show them off now. Well, I'll try to show it off now. That's the eggs. We're fast. Yeah, still planting. That's 4 left. I'd be letting it sit on the table if I didn't do that. I want to try to max this tune out. I think it'd be neat. That's not what I want to do. Oh yeah, she's still here, Clarabelle Powell. But like no other tune is for some reason. Okay. Plenty of beans. 60 beans. Love to see it. Let's go back to Central. Because I'm gonna have to try this up anyway. Yeah, I miss the tunes. Kind of wandering about. Used to be fun. Used to be nice. Used to be a good neighborhood. Another flower on my left. 10 other games. I'm gonna try to level up a little bit. See if I can get 2 or 3 by next time. Let me show off what it do. Perfect. I want to level 3 guy so I can utilize my throw gun. Doubles anyone? Terrific tuna. Awesome. To have that. So, Laura, medium accuracy got buffed in a fairly recent update. Well, not too recent, but it got buffed not too long ago. I'll hide with those icons. That's new in 210 red. So for 3 turns, it can't move and it can't attack. Throw and squirt eggs do extra damage, but this expires if it takes damage. Now that it's close, let's throw a cream pie slice at it. See it get knocked back. That's that orange damage. and voila, defeated. Just like that. It's just that easy. And that's there for you. Now, Allura is special gag trick, as in each and every single one, much like tune-up, actually affects different amounts. For example, the $1 bill only affects one cog. The next one will affect all cogs. The next one will affect only one. This will affect all of them. Only one. All of them. Same thing with tune-up. First tune-up only affects one tune. Second tune-up affects all tunes. Third tune-up only affects one tune. Fourth affects all. One tune, all tunes. It's a neat way of going about it, I think. But for now, thanks for watching, and tune in next time when we tackle Daisy's Garden. Bye.